Hello you gorgeous lot, and thank you for clicking on this video. I'm going to be doing a sweat proof, heat proof, summer proof, basically just everything proof makeup look today. I know that sometimes we have special occasions or certain things going on where we want to wear makeup, you know, we want to feel cute, but the weather, is interfering with it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, I don't really want you to wear makeup today. It's very humid today. What a great day to do it on. First product I'm going to be using is from Skin and Me, and this is their daily doser. So I previously used this in my affordable wedding makeup as well. So this has actually been gifted to me, and this part of the video is in collaboration with them, but I have been trialing it out. My skin is super sensitive, so I can get reactions like this, and I have done a video years ago where I spoke about how bad my reaction was, and then even the other month I had a reaction where I had like all these sort of risen bumps all over my skin. I just don't know why, but my skin is so sensitive, and going to a dermatologist can be really expensive. When I wanted to do the allergy testing for my skin, that was around 1,500, so I never obviously got to do that because it was so expensive. But with Skin and Me, I took my photos, I filled up this whole form, told them all my skin concerns, and then they actually have a dermatologist look at your photos as well. On the bottom it has my name, which I love anything personalized. And then basically on the side it says your active ingredients, directions, and then a use by date. But with this, it basically twists. That's the amount that I'm meant to use, no more than that. My daily doser I do normally use of an evening. I'll dot that around, spread that around the face. And then the overall plan from what they said is to hide the dosage each month, so then my skin will get the results that I wanted to, because when I filled out the form I basically put what my concerns were, and then they did tell me to stop using certain ingredients and other stuff, which is really good, and I got it all in an email as well. So my daily dose is sent to me in the post. It comes every month. I do have a code, so you can get your first one for £3.50. See how you get along with it. You know, if you like it, carry on using it. Brilliant, great. And if you don't like it, then you know that you don't have to get it again. Of course, it's just a code, so you can get your first month for £3.50, and then the following month it will be normal price. That's definitely sunken in right now. There's no tackiness on the skin whatsoever. And then I'm going to go with my moisturizer, which at the moment is Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream, and I'm going to pop some of that onto my face. Right now I'm going to let that sink in, rub whatever product is left onto my hands and always onto your neck and chest. You need to look after them as well, okay? So one thing I like to do in the summertime, or even when it's hot, is I like to take a spray like this, which has the main ingredient of glycerin. Glycerin is really good for retaining moisture, so what I'm going to do is spritz that. Also, it's really refreshing, and not gonna lie, I'm really hot. So that's like another bonus. Keep it in your fridge if you want to. You know, if you want to make it into a bit of a cooling spray, but I'm fine with it just like that. This is the Estée Lauder Double Wear Sheer Long Wearing Foundation. Whenever you want things to last long in summertime, you want long wear, you want waterproof, you want heat proof, you want all the products that basically say long wearing. Now you can go over primer if you want to. However, I don't really like the feeling of caking my skin in summer. That's just personal preference. If you do want to have something long wearing, then maybe go in with the Milk Makeup Hydro Primer. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a brush. This is super sheer. So this is not like the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, which I know a lot of people love and use. Quite a few of my friends love the Estee Lauder Double Wear, and I do think it is a lovely foundation if you want full coverage. And I feel like we're really going into that clean girl era now anyway. Like, I remember years ago when I was doing YouTube, honest to God, it was like heavy contour, thick eyebrows, cut crease, really full eyelashes. I remember I'd go clubbing and have like 2 pairs of eyelashes on. So nice thin layer, okay? As you can see, look, the skin is looking so fresh and radiant. Obviously we don't want it to be too oily and shiny. We're gonna sort that out. So just had to put this headband on because honestly my hair was just aggravating me a little bit. If you love Estee Lauder Double Wear but you need that nice sheer version, then this is definitely a good one. It looks really gorgeous on the skin, really lightweight, and really liking that so far. Now I'm gonna go in with a cream bronzer. Whenever you want your makeup to last, it's always good to set them in place with powders. I've spoke about this so many times in my videos. If you are not new here, you will know that. But any sort of like cream bronzer, contour stick, anything like that, I'm using this one here, and I'm just going to do a tiny dab there. I'm not going to bore you too much because, of course, if you're a long-term viewer, then you'll know this. But basically, when you use a cream and then set it with a powder, you're basically sandwiching it. You're locking it in place, which means it's going to last longer. Using any random geofiber brush. Geofiber brushes are amazing for liquid and cream products. I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Folks Filter Concealer. Oh my God, this is incredible. The consistency of it literally is like watery thin. It's so nice. I'm going to put a little bit up there as well, actually, and a little bit on the chin. and just there to sharpen the cheekbones. Because it's so thin, it feels super lightweight, guys. Like, it feels so nice. So I'm taking a large kind of fluffy brush like this right now, and we're just gonna dab that out first of all. I just feel like thin layers that you can build up are gonna be more complimenting, and you don't have to use that foundation if you don't want to. You literally could just go in with the bronzer at this point and your concealer. Then I'm gonna use my foundation brush. Pressing that in will make it look more flawless and really push that into the skin, which means it will last a lot longer and just look more like your skin. You have to press it in. Just like the bronzer, we're going to be using a liquid highlighter and a cream cream blusher. This is one made by Mitchell, and then a liquid highlighter. Oh my god, these Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder wands, Beauty Light wands. You need them. You need them all year round. They are absolutely phenomenal. Like, oh my gosh, I'm using the one Pillow Talk today. However, first of all, I'm going to go in with this blush made by Mitchell. That's literally how he spells it, by the way. This one is in the shade Can't Cope with Coral. It's really gorgeous, and it looks amazing on the center of the lips as well. I feel like I need to get a new one though, because mine's kind of like drying down and I'm getting right near the end. Pat it out, and I take the right amount of what is needed, and I'm just going to go onto the high points of those cheekbones, and we're going to create a little bit of like a W, okay? So think there, you know, being kissed by the sun. So just along the bridge of the nose and a little bit down, not too much. You can bring it all the way across if you want to, but I like just to put it here and a little bit there, because then you're still kind of getting the lifted cheeks, you know, a little bit sculpting, darling. I'm just going to go the back of the hand. This has a really nice sort of pinky champagne vibe. I'm going to use the exact same brush that I used for that blusher, picking up the amount that I want, and then just going on top. You can apply this directly to skin and use the warmth of your fingers if you want to. I'm also going to go above that brow bone here. Now I'm going to do not the tip of the nose, but basically the side here. So just on the side of the nostril. This looks so cute, so nice in photos, whereas when you look forward it won't really make much of a difference, whereas at the side when you take a little photo, it's like, you know, when you saw on TikTok where people do the jawline one, it's just on the side of the nose. Why do you get so many hairs on you when filming? You can go for it the whole entire day. As soon as you put makeup on, they all want to stick to you. This is a Ricky mirror, by the way. Oh, love it. I got gifted one. Now on it, cracked it, smashed it. Loved it so much, I went and bought another one. Yeah, so when it comes to eyeshadow, you want to use a liquid eyeshadow or even a liquid lipstick, something that just dries down to a matte. Of course, you can go ahead and use your normal eyeshadows. I just find this lasts a whole lot longer. So this is one from Lottie London, and it's a really nice, gorgeous brown colour. It's the first time I'm going to be using this. I'm actually going to zoom you in a little bit. I don't know why I did that. I'm going to pop a little bit of that onto the eyelids. A liquid lipstick or a liquid eyeshadow that dries down like this, it just lasts a whole lot longer. They're normally a little bit more like sweat proof as well in that way. And just take any blending brush that you have and soften that all out. Okay, so that dries down super fast, and it's really nice actually. As you can see, that one's already started to dry down. I tried to blend it out a little bit, but I'm gonna have to go back on top of that one, and I'm just bringing it up into the bronzer. Really impressed with this. Eyelashes are on, and I'm gonna grab a nude liner, run that nude color along the waterline. When using mascaras in the summertime, if you do want them to last a bit longer, they recommend you to use waterproof. I'm actually not using a waterproof one right now. From a makeup artist perspective, if you want it to last, waterproof is probably better. Oh, I'm getting old. My back hurts. All I have to do is just sleep funny now, and my back hurts. Okay, I'm gonna use the Laura Mercier Translucent Honey Powder. Just before you go and set anything in place, you're gonna grab your brush, make sure there's no hairs on it, and you're gonna go in and smooth everything out. Because we've done stuff in between this time now, you've got creases, you've got movement, do you know what I mean? Press everything out and make sure it's smooth. Now we can go in with the powder. So with the powder, I'm gonna do a light dusting, okay? So I'm gonna go underneath that jaw. I will blend it all out a bit better in a minute. Always in the laugh lines for me, because honey, they crease all the time, lightly on the chin. Basically just dusting it around underneath the eye, down the side of the nose, and onto those eyebrows. Make sure nothing is sitting on the skin. And this is what we're working with right now. Now we're gonna go in and we're gonna properly set the creams, the powders, everything like that in place. So I'm gonna take a bronzer. I'm actually gonna use a different one today. I'm gonna take Glowish. This is in the shade 04. Now this one has a little bit more of a pinky slight hint to it, rather than the other one I've used previously. Normally my favorite one from the Glowish is shade 03. I just think this one looks so nice in the summer, because it has that sort of like natural sort of rosy pink, red flush kind of vibes that your skin would get when it's been in the sun. I don't know, it just looks really really nice, so that's what I'm gonna do. Then if I have any part of my neck or anything out, then I will go in and put that down there. Or if like my chest was out, I would make sure I'd rub some bronzer onto there so everything matches as well. I'm gonna be using Pink Power. This is a Kylie Cosmetics blusher. It's quite a pale blush, and at first when I first got this, I was like, this is gonna look horrendous on my skin. But actually, when you take this right under here, it brightens the under eye, and then bringing it up, because you know we used that cream blusher earlier, so it'll just fade into it nicely. So for the brows, I'm going to use the Refy Brow Primer. So it kind of looks like this white sort of gel. It's really weird, but it's really good to get your hairs in place. I normally like to go backwards so the eyebrow picks up the product, and then brush it into place like that. How well has she done with this brand? Like, this brand is selling amazingly, and this brow product is so good. If you're looking for a really good summer brow gel, Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter or the Got To Be Brow and Edges, these two are amazing. Anyways, I'm gonna use this little brush, and we're just gonna brush those hairs into place. Then anywhere there's a gap, that's when I'm gonna fill them in. Using my NYX Lift and Snatch brow pen. I use the shade Ash Brown. I'm just gonna go in. I think this one's running out. Hold on, I got another one. I did have another one. Haha. I got another one. I've always got backup with this, people, because this product is just the one, and my eyebrows look crap without it now. So lightly just filling in anywhere that needs it, or anywhere that's a little bit more gappy. This eyebrow is done. This eyebrow is not. I feel like as well, eyebrows are quite personal, so you do your eyebrows however the hell you like. As long as you're using a good brow gel that's going to lock them in place, you do you. Okay, so I'm going to do my lips now. We're going to go in with a Huda Beauty lip liner. This is my favourite lip liner. Actually, one of my favourites from her in the shade Terracotta. Oh my god, it's stunning. I love it. And the best thing is, you just twist up the bottom, so you don't need a sharpener. Love that. Oh, I'm actually really low on this. It's clicking now. Oh, that's really sad. This is how hurt it is. Can you see that sweat on my top lip? This just shows you, if this makeup is going to make it to the end of the video, then it's some good ass makeup, because I'm sweating. Imagine I have two lights in front of me right now, plugs, all this camera equipment. It's hot. There's a charger constantly charging this light and the light on top of the camera. Sorry guys, I just need to have a fan on for a few seconds because I actually am melting. Let me just pat that, line my lips now. This week I'm actually getting eyelash extensions. I haven't had eyelash extensions in probably quite a few years now, but I have a few work trips planned. I've got 2 press trips coming up and then an actual holiday. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me over there, because I'll be sharing everything that we get up to on there, and of course on TikTok. I'm gonna have to see if I can try and order another one of these before my trips, because this is like a very much an everyday go-to lip liner for me. If I don't have this in my makeup bag, then I'm not happy. This is such a gorgeous liner. Just turn that off. Okay, I'm going to take some of that blush that we used, the liquid one by Made by Mitchell, just to dab that on. I have mascara in my now. That's great. Last but not least, probably one of the most important steps, which you can do throughout the process if you want to. And when you've done your base makeup, you can go over your setting spray, but I like to just do a nice spritz at the end, and then maybe a little bit powder if needs be. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. This is incredible. The only thing I'm not too keen on is the smell, but apart from that, it really does lock the makeup in place. I'm going to spritz that on. Might as well put the fan on, do you know what I mean? Let it do all the work for me. When you have your setting spray on, try not to move, just stay still. You don't want to create any creasing. But once that's done and it's dried down, have a little look at the face and see if there's anywhere that, you know, just looks a little bit too shiny from the setting spray. If so, grab a little bit of light powder. So I know that my chin does normally tend to get quite shiny. Just the side near the laugh lines gets a little bit shiny for me. And then right in between those brows. Now I'm going to fix his hair. And by fix the hair, I mean just brush it, because I'm not going to be styling my hair today. To be fair, I have been using this, which I did a little tutorial on Instagram with. This is the Mermaid set, and honestly, it's been lasting so well. Like, I actually haven't bothered like touching up my hair, and it's been really hot and humid, and it's just been lasting really good. So of course, just remember, prep the skin with your skincare, refresh the skin, use a good setting spray, nice thin layers. Remember to use creams and set them with the powders just to ensure it lasts a bit longer. Thin layers is really, really important, because if you do sweat and it does start to separate, then you know it's not going to look too crazy, because you're not going to have such a dramatic difference if that happens. Whilst I've been sitting here this whole time, I've just been thinking, I want to eat that nice chocolate fudge cake that I got today in the fridge. Do you want to see it? I'll show you. Look at that. Ooh. Can't wait to eat. Look, even the girls are coming over. This ain't for you, honey. This is for your mama. if I don't share this one, I'm sorry. But yeah, remember all links and information are going to be listed in the down bar. And of course, if you want to try Skin Me, that information will be down. Just quickly pause the video to say, remember I have a discount code, save the coins. Oh my god, and look at the reviews, you'll be so impressed. Okay, back to the normal video. Bye. There as well. Thank you so much for watching. This is the finished look. I hope you like it. And I'll see you very, very soon in the next video. Bye.